Well, now to an SNN Local News 6 exclusive. Our crews were first on the scene awaiting the emergency landing of a small plane in Venice this afternoon. SNN Local News 6 reporter Jessica Jordan was there as this was happening. Jessica, tell us what you saw.
Well, the plane circled overhead for 30 minutes before it landed, and emergency crews on the ground say they were ready for the worst.
Police are investigating the emergency landing of this twin-engine plane that went down at the Venice airport around 11:30 this morning. During the flight, the pilot declared an emergency because the plane's nose gear would not lock down in place. He told airport staff that he would circle for 30 minutes to burn off extra fuel. Fire department officials say that's done to lessen the possibility of a fire hazard before landing.
The pilot did an excellent job. I mean, this thing could have really turned out to be a horrific incident, and it turned out, perfect, no injuries, and everybody walks away and goes home.
Venice Fire Department says the Cessna 310 holds about 140 gallons of fuel, but after circling the airport, the plane's fuel tank was nearly empty when it landed. You can see the plane landed on its back wheels and then skidded on its nose for a short distance until it came to a stop. 2 men were on board the plane. The pilot was Hendrik van Linschoten and the passenger Kirk Fryer. However, the plane is registered to Robert Williams, who lives in Land O'Lakes. We spoke to him on the phone. He tells us that the 2 men on board did not have permission to fly his plane. He says he dropped his plane off at the avionics shop at the Venice airport on July 7th to get the autopilot system repaired, and he instructed staff that they were not authorized to fly his plane. He says he told them if they needed to take it for a test run, he was to be the pilot. The owner says the passenger in the plane, Kirk Fryer, is a service manager for the avionics shop where the plane was being repaired. Williams would not tell us if he plans to seek legal action.
And Kirk Fryer, the passenger of the plane, tells us that he took the plane up just to run the autopilot system. He would not comment on whether avionics staff had permission to fly the plane, but FAA will be investigating it all tomorrow at the Venice airport.
All right, Jessica, keep us updated on what happens with that. All right, thanks, Jessica.